So when we are going to break 795, this is going to mean that there are no more sellers, because right now we don't see them, but we see their action. We have sellers that are waiting for that price to dump on SoFi. They are dumping, shorting SoFi. They are increasing supply. Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. Look at the VIX again. VIX is up 6.93%. When the VIX is going high, stock market tends to go low. So we have been going higher and higher for the past 2 weeks. So things have been plunging for the past 2 weeks. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla is not $9.48, 4%, closed at 222.62. Post-market, we seem to be down by 174. Yesterday, we saw a little glimpse of hope. We were not fooled by that green candle. Yes, it looks very nice and all, but Tesla is still into a downward channel. So we knew better. We knew better than to go back into Tesla because of this nice move that we had yesterday. Tesla is into a downward trend as well as into a bullish trend at the same time. But it needs to get outside of this downward trend right here in order for us to start considering getting back into Tesla. Considering we need to break above 238. We are not there. We need to have a stochastic right here over 60. It's at 38. So, we have our criteria, and when they are not met, we don't dance. We don't dance, and we didn't dance, and we are happy yesterday that we did not dance. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So yesterday we had the buy signal. We had a buy signal, short-term buy signal on the 1 hour chart. But today that pretty much went away. We came back down and we are going sideways again. So we are below 226.18, which was the buy signal on the 1 hour chart. But that did not last a long time because, a buy signal into a downward trend is always more risky. It could have worked, but it's risky. Going back on the daily chart, in terms of indicators, we had the MACD breakover bearish right here. MACD was pretty nice. July 18th, it basically told us, start thinking about getting out. In terms of indicators, DMI is still positive, so that's a bit of a fluke. And RSI is below 50. So it's not the time to buy. Even though we are into this bullish channel, it needs to prove itself. It needs to prove itself for us to get back in again. Let's take a look at the bonds. Bonds are continuing lower, so this should have been helping the stock market. Let's take a look at the stock indices. So Dow Jones continuing higher. So Dow Jones is a little bit different than S&P and NASDAQ. NASDAQ is more about technology. Dow Jones is more about industries, and they are not doing too bad. S&P 500, after having lost 5,500 not too long ago, last week, we are into this decreasing downward channel. So far, we are going sideways. We could have a further move down. NASDAQ also going sideways within a downward channel. So we'll see if we start going down tomorrow. The big thing tomorrow that is going to change many things is that the Federal Reserve is going to give their interest rate decision. Right now, we are at 5.5% interest rate. The consensus is that Powell is going to remain at 5.5, and this is the forecast. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we should be getting the decision. So this might change things a little bit. So stay tuned around 1 o'clock to see what is going to happen. Let's take a look at our important stocks. So Apple going sideways, earnings this Thursday. So this is going to be earnings week. Amazon going sideways. We don't buy that. AMD, we don't buy that. Adobe, this is just going sideways. We are holding above support. This is not a buy signal in itself. It needs to show us that it wants to go higher. And also it needs to have stochastic over 60. Before anything that we buy, we like to have stochastic over 60. As I said before, look at any stock, take a 21-day stochastic right here, 21-day stochastic, boom, 2113. You can pause this. And each time you have a move up, in a stock, stochastic was there. Small or big. This move right here, boom, look at this. So you always need stochastic over 60 to have a move up. If you don't have that, don't bother getting in. And you will save so much money with just that little bit of information, of objective information. ARM continuing down, we are not really surprised. Look at stochastic, it's very low. Google maintaining itself at 172, no stochastic, so there's a danger right there. There's danger. Microsoft cannot break 431, don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. It's earnings tonight, so maybe this is going to change this. Check tomorrow to see if this moves it. Meta going sideways, earnings tomorrow. NVIDIA continuing down. Next stop is going to be 97. This is going to be a test. Palantir going sideways, no stochastic, earnings next Monday. SMCI, okay. SMCI broke 695. Broke 695. So even though SMCI is working with Tesla, this is not good. This is a sell signal right here. We have a stochastic below 60. We are outside of our congestion zone, which is just a horizontal movement of a stock. Now it's not even horizontal. It's starting to go down. Earnings could change it next Tuesday, but you could have a little bit of a swing for the rest of the week here if you short this. SoFi, lots of movement. We had the earnings. Look at this, very positive. So SoFi, people have been telling me, oh, SoFi, you should do SoFi. We didn't see any indication that it was a time to buy. The only indication was when we broke 661 right here. We broke a horizontal resistance. We had stochastic over 60, maybe the next day. This was the time to buy. We had a little bit of a pullback. Now it's stabilizing a little bit. You see how these lines are important? It could not break 795. When it comes to 795, it goes down, it goes down, it goes down. It went down. It went down also today. So when we are going to break 795, this is going to mean that there are no more sellers, because right now we don't see them, but we see their action. We have sellers that are waiting for that price to dump on SoFi. They are dumping, shorting SoFi. They are increasing supply, and the stock is going down. And they have been doing it 4 times since March. They are, 5 times. They are having fun. They are making money, and they are stronger than the buyers who believe in the company and want to push it higher. So we should just watch this tug of war between the buyers and sellers. And when we are going to see that that the buyer close above 795, then we are going to know that sellers have lost and buyers are overpowering the sellers. So this is our indication that we need to buy and jump in with the buyers to push the stock higher. This is what we do on this channel. We are looking at the tug of war between the buyers and sellers, supply and demand and supply. We are looking at those things. We are looking at the supply lines and the demand lines. And when we see a break in a direction, we hop on the winner. We don't select the winners. We observe who is winning and we are joining the club. We don't join the losers, we join the winners. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So BYD weakening. BYD, look at stochastic, super low at 0. BYD had a nice run, a very nice run since February. It started at 21 bucks up to 31. Now it's no longer going higher because we are outside of this bullish channel right here. This is the bullish channel, and we broke that line. So we are no longer going up. Right now, it is going sideways. It's less interesting to buy when it is going sideways. If it breaks 28.16, then it is the time to short. Lucid, very stable, Lucid above 336. This is very tempting to get in, even though we don't see much move up. But we see that it does not go lower than 336. So we have enough buyers to maintain it there. So this is very tempting. I won't call this a buy signal yet, but this is very tempting if you want to jump the gun a little bit and risk your money a little bit. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you what are the possibilities. There's an earnings call on Monday. So on Monday, we are going to see what is going to happen. So there's some risk because if the news is bad, then this could tank. Neo Battery Material, nothing to do here. Neo just going sideways. Novonix going sideways. Xpeng sideways. Rivian. Okay, we had a nice move up. Now we are outside of our bullish channel right here. Right now, it's just going sideways between 15.17 and 17.64. So we don't have much to do. There's an earnings that is going to come next week also. Nouveau Monde Graphite going down. And Nikola Mining, I like to see this. I like to see this. I like to see this wick right here. This wick means that we went down during the day, but the buyers pushed it back up towards the end of the day. Bitcoin, okay, could not stay a long time above 67 to 88. XRP is doing very good. It is holding very well. There's still some resistance. There's some seller resistance right here. The sellers are there. They're pushing it down. As soon as it breaks 63 cents, 0.6, then you can jump in and buy. Gold, I have redone the lines a little bit with gold. So yeah, lines are now a little bit clearer. So gold is into this congestion zone. It's still going higher and higher slowly, but zigzagging a lot, zigzagging super far. There's no stochastic yet. We had the clear buy signal right here. March, we had the buy signal boom. Since then, it's been doing great, Silver, not doing as good. No stochastic. Outside of its congestion zone, it was going sideways, and now it's even weaker than that. So this is not ready to be. So yeah, not a super day, with the VIX. Let's see what tomorrow is going to bring us. Let's see what Powell says, and let's see how the market reacts. And then we should have a good idea of what is going to happen for the rest of the week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.